So today I want to teach you 4 powerful tips you need to know when juicing in order to create the life you love. The goal is always getting the highest level nutrients out of the food and into your body with the least amount of energy used by your body so that you feel stronger and healthier and that energy is available for you to use for other things. So we do this usually, I like to do my juicing in the morning. You can do it in the midday or evening. And what that helps to do is, again, give a critical amount of nutrients very rapidly to your body in between meals or things in order to give you the best boost you could possibly have. So here's the tips. First of all, you want to juice fruits together, you want to juice vegetables together, you want to juice melons together, and then we always want to include greens, and I'm going to help you understand the difference, okay? So with the first tip, understanding the reason that you want to juice these 3 things separately is because they require different enzymes in the body in order to break them down. They're all really good for you, but again, we're looking to use the least amount of energy in your body and get the highest benefit possible. So when juicing fruits, I always tend to start with an apple simply because it gives me a tremendous amount of juice and a lot of nutrients that you need every day. So I like the flavor of the apple because it blends well with anything. You can add berries because they give you lots of antioxidants, but berries don't give you a lot of juice. That's why you need the apple, okay? I also love pears, I love kiwi, papaya, mango, all these different things you can put together. But again, I always start with an apple because it is really easy to get organic and gives me a lot of juice in order to mix in with the other things that I'm doing. By the way, if you do citrus fruits, make sure to peel them first. Lemon is the only one you would want to use the peel at all, and that's only if it's organic, okay? Again, if we go to vegetables we want to do together because vegetables use a different enzyme to break down than fruits do. So again, these take longer in the body, so we do vegetables together. I always start with carrots because it's usually lots of juice and it's also very sweet. Again, they're very easy to get organic. In my carrot juice, I like to add parsnips or turnips, things that I really don't eat very often, because what I found, if I just put a small piece of turnip in there, if I just cut off a pot like that and add it to my carrot juice, it gives a depth of flavor to it that I really enjoy. You can also put in cabbage or beets, peppers. By the way, on beets, you can use the beet, but you can also use this part up here, and if you cut this off and just use this as a separate juicing, you get more, like I get a juice there, I get a second juice here, I can get a third juicing there, and what happens is I get lots of those same important purple nutrients out of beets by simply using the stems as well. Okay, and then melons we do separately from all others. Melons break down also differently in the body. What I understand is they actually break down more in the intestine than they do in the stomach. So you want to do melons together and not with your other types of fruits. Okay, so your first thing is fruits, second thing is vegetables, third thing is melons. Here comes the really big one too, and that is your greens. Now, we have beet greens we can do. We have all different types of greens. Here's what you need to remember about greens. There's even watercress, you've got spinach. In using the greens with either your fruits or your vegetables, not your melons, but with your fruits or your vegetables, if you're doing fruits, you want to use thin-stemmed greens. So spinach, again, watercress, you could include cilantro, parsley, butter lettuce would work. But not iceberg lettuce because it's thick and hard, okay? Not a romaine lettuce because that's thick. Not a cabbage, right, because that's thick. When you have a thick stalk, you want to enjoy it with your vegetables. You can enjoy kale, Swiss chard, cabbage, right? And your thicker lettuces like romaine, those types of greens you want to include with your vegetables because the thicker stalk requires more digestive work, okay? The one exception that I do that rule is occasionally I like to add a half a stick of celery to one of my fruit juices. Other than that, I can really keep my greens separated into the fruit category with a thin stem or the vegetable category with a thick stem. So there you go. There are your 4 really powerful tips. Fruits alone, vegetables alone, melons alone, and split up your greens into your juice based on the size of the stalk.